Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, my Procharged 5.0 Mustang GT. So let's get into today's video. Alright guys, so first things first, we got the motor out the car. Everybody knows, if you've been following this build, that we have some cylinders that are not reading any compression as well. I did some research on it. I asked a few people that have knowledge of these motors what that could be, and usually when you have zero compression, it's either a hole in those pistons or something wrong with the valve train. Everyone believes that there's either some valve seats or some valves themselves that might be bent or something to do with the valves. So what we're going to do first is we're going to remove this intake. We're going to remove these valve covers, not in this video but in another one, and we're going to take a deeper dive into the heads of the motor. We might get away with just pulling the heads off and fixing the heads, meaning that changing the valves or changing the stem seals and cutting it, putting on a fresh head gasket, and we might be good to go. But that's just wishful thinking. If I'm going to tear the heads off of this thing, I might just disassemble the block, make sure everything is good in the block, probably put fresh bearings because those are cheap, put rings in it, and gap the rings so that it can take a good amount of boost. And just to give you guys a better look, I know the lighting isn't too great in here, but this is the Vortec V1. It is non-intercooled. I might leave it that way because I only plan on running a small amount of boost on this thing, probably 5 pounds. I gotta figure out what size pulley that is so I can figure out how much boost this thing might make. I'm very torn between, when I fix the heads, just taking off the supercharger stuff and running it NA, because I mean, these 5.0 motors are super simple. If I wanted to make this super simple, I would get a carbureted manifold, which is super cheap, and get a carburetor. Carburetor's a few $100, and you can just beat the living shit out of these things and they'll run every single day. Super reliable. T5 in the back there. I'm probably going to take that off to take a look at the clutch and make sure that thing's good. I'm going to take my time with this build. I'm not in a rush to slap it on the road. Yes, I want to drive it. Yes, I want to hear that supercharger or the Procharger, but I want to take my time. I want to make sure that when this thing goes in the car now, it goes in right. I'm going to change these motor mounts, change the trans mount, because it looks like they made a little adapter. They took it out of a Fox body, put it in a Mustang, and they had to make some type of, I guess, adapter to put it in there. But I know to put these motors in a new Edge, all you need is a 94, I think, or no, 95 Mustang GT motor mounts and trans mount, because they came with 5.0s. So I'll just swap them out, make sure the clutch is good, get rid of all these cats in the exhaust pipe. We don't need any restrictions, and yeah, I'm probably going to clean those injectors, make sure those things are good, make sure I check their rating to make sure that they're the right size or the right pounds to handle boost, and if not, you're going to upgrade them. I have injectors already. that we can put in this thing, and then once we know for sure that this thing is running right, then I can order the Holley Terminator X kit, slap it on, get it running, break in the motor, and then start enjoying this thing like every other build on this channel. But these are some nice headers that it has on it. Let me see if I get a good better look. I don't know where it's from. This tag doesn't really say. It says Mag Productions direct replacement. I don't know what that means, but I guess it's direct replacement 5.0, but I guess it's a custom set of headers from Mag Productions, probably an old style thing'em. And it looks like this is factory Cobra motor, so it's supposed to have some good heads and it's supposed to have a different cam. We're probably going to be disassembling this entire front, which I need to label absolutely everything so I could get them back in the direct spot that they came from, because I don't want to be guessing when it comes time to put it back together. But yeah, I'm going to tear apart the entire front of this motor, store everything, and put it on the motor stand and get it ready to be torn down. We're probably going to take the heads off right here and take a deeper dive into the motor, but that's for another video. Alright guys, so there you have it. We have the 5.0 motor removed from the New Edge Mustang. We're going to dive deeper into this in the next video, trying to figure out what's actually going on with the motor, why it is not building compression on about 4 cylinders and it has low compression on 1 cylinder. So we're going to figure all that out, but the biggest hurdle was getting it out the car, and it's on a pallet now. It's sitting on the ground, and we're going to figure out what's actually going on with this thing in the next few videos. So that's all I have for you guys for today. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Always remember, don't drift without your dreams, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.